Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you the new Dino Hybrid Ankylosaurus. This is the new design for fall 2016 as compared to the older 2015 version, which is a different color and it doesn't have all this cool spiky armor and stuff. So let's take a quick look at the package before we open it up. Let's see, it's got some different colored stuff there on the T-Rex picture. It's got the logo, it tells you it's got hybrid armor. And there's a warning, it's not for children under 3 years old. 4+ to play with this toy. Dino Hybrid from Hasbro. Pretty soon they are not going to be making the Jurassic World dinosaurs anymore. I believe Mattel will continue. Let's see. Smashing tail. Battle armor. There is a feature in the box where you can play with the dinosaur while it's in the store, so you can see some of the stuff it does. Let's see, hybrid armor again. Let's see, there's more warnings here. And at the bottom of the box, product and colors may vary. Some different stuff about countries and telephone numbers, websites. It's an authentic Jurassic World toy. On the bottom, here is the barcode. Some other dinosaurs that they are selling currently. Also look for these. And let's see, poses require hand support because sometimes the dinosaurs fall over if they are not balanced correctly and all that. So let's get my knife and cut the little tape that's on the front. Let's see, there's a little piece right here. And there's a little piece on this side. And I think that's all that's holding this together. Comes apart. Oops, not quite. Let's see what is going on. Why is this? Is there another piece of tape? Okay, there's a piece of tape on this weird little hole thing. Okay, now it comes open. And you can see it's got the new style paper twist ties, which are pretty easy to untie. Got one down here. You can just cut them if you want to be a little bit faster. Okay, and also there's this thing right here. Just cut that like so. And that lets the tail piece come out. Okay, I think everything's kind of loose. Let's get that out. And this one. Alright, so we have 3 pieces. Okay, so let's take a look at the dinosaur first. Alright, on this side there are a couple of screw holes. 3. And this side is really nice. It's got kind of a grayish green plastic with some, it looks like metallic almost green paint and a blue, kind of a purplish blue paint. And there's a little bit of green right here. So there's 2 spots of green. And then there's various amounts of blue spots. Let's see, there's a little tiny bit of green right in here. And in here, where the legs touch the body. Nothing on the bottom. As you can see, compared to the older one had the total paint on the top. And it also has spots. This one has dino damage. This one has it's the same sculpt. This is the exact same mold that they use, but they did not paint the dino damage, which I guess means that you know, this one is more heavily protected with armor, so it probably didn't get hurt in a battle. But if you wanted to, you could just put some red and white paint in there, and you could paint those little bones and the tear, and you could give it some dino damage. It'd be pretty easy. See, it's got really nice paint in the eyes and on the head. The teeth are painted. Let's see, on this one, the teeth were not painted. They were just red like the mouth. But this one actually has white or, you know, yellow paint for the teeth and a pink tongue. And more white on the top. Very nice detail. The other eye is also nicely painted. And let's see, the legs look nice and detailed with the sculpting and the spots. I love the scales on the bottom of the body and the way the skin is shaped. With some little random numbers here and some sculpted information into there. Got the club on the tail. No paint on the club, but there's paint on the top of the tail, not on the bottom, except for the numbers. And let's see. It's made out of hard plastic. This plastic right here is super hard. Let's see, the tail is slightly softer. The head, I think it's made out of the same stuff as the tail, but since there's no bendable parts, you can't really tell. The legs seem to be made out of the softer plastic, but also they are very hard to bend. They're quite hard. So this is the only slightly bendable part, but it doesn't really want to bend. You're not really going to have fun on, you know, shaping this in different poses. It doesn't really work. It's just, I mean, if you want to bend it real fast and then take a picture, like, take a picture right now, and then, like, you could bend it like this and take a picture. You could kind of get it to look like it's in different poses, but not really. It's always going to kind of be in that pose. But the legs do turn, but the body is in the way, so they can't go all the way around. It can go about that far forward and pretty far back, so it could kind of lay down. The front legs. Okay, that's about as far back as that one goes because it hits right there. And this one can go pretty far up. And this one can go quite far up in the air. So you can have your Ankylosaurus kind of laying down like so. Let's see. The head does not really turn. I mean, it's a little bit loose, so it moves like that. But it's not supposed to. Like, it's not articulated right there. But it does go in and out, like so, when you move the leg. So it moves out about, I don't know, half an inch, or probably a quarter of an inch, or maybe like a centimeter. I don't know, not very much. And I'll show you, show you the other side. Also, the tail moves sometimes. If you only move the leg towards the front half of the body, only the head moves. If you move it back, the tail moves. And the tail goes back and forth like that for clubbing action. So you can have a dinosaur fight like that. And it's pretty awesome. I like this one a lot. Oh, let's look at the armor. Okay, the armor is very soft and flexible. You could even turn it inside out, which is really cool. Look at that. That is really cool looking. But it's not going to fit on the dinosaur like that. So you gotta pop it back out. And let's look at this one. Soft and squishy. Not too soft though. It's nice and safe. And let's see, how does it fit onto here? It fits pretty nicely. I like that. I like it a lot. And let's see, where's the top? Where's the bottom? I don't know. Put it on like that. Alright, so let's zoom in a little bit. That is really cool. I like this a lot. Here is it's like a Mega Ankylosaurus. Here's a regular one. Very cool. I love this. I love the green and blue. It's like metallic green and blue. And I guess that's why I didn't paint the top of this one too much, because they know you're going to have the armor on it. Let's put the armor on this one. See how that looks. That's really cool. Alright, so let's put this back on him. Or her. Okay, I like how it goes on pretty easily. and it stays. Let's zoom out again. It's not going to fall off. And the tail, it's not going to fall off either. They're on very good. So you can pretty much have your battles, and I don't think the armor will be too easy to make it accidentally come off. I mean, if you want to take it off, you can push it off like that. But I don't think it's not just gonna keep falling off all the time. It's pretty hard to get off, especially the tail. But it goes on easily. It goes on either direction. It goes on like that. Goes on like that. So I guess it doesn't really matter. And the armor, once again, goes on like so. And there you have it. The hybrid armor Dino Hybrid Ankylosaurus. This is really cool. If you like this one, then I would recommend you getting this one also, because you know they're good together, and this one is really cool with all the spikes and stuff. And thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Check out my other videos. I have a video on this one, and I have other dinosaur videos and all kinds of stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye!